Dan Larson here, and I'm at the photo booth for part 1 of the best of 2017 so far. As always, the rules, this is the 10 best figures that I have purchased that were released this year. If I didn't buy it, it's automatically disqualified for inclusion in this list. Also, one caveat to that rule, the first one of the year is always tough to do because there's so much overlap from the previous year, and there's a lot of items that, try as I might, even though it was technically released late in 2016, I could not acquire those items until early 2017, so it kind of gets lost in that dead zone. There are figures that I absolutely, might have included on the year-end top 10 best of 2016 totality, but then, they weren't released in 2017, so how do I put them on this list? So, who cares? It's my video, I'm going to do what I want, I'm going to put them on this list. Kickback and Hot Rod, neither one of them were actually, they didn't make this list. So, at number 10, we have Marvel Legends Angela. Let's put her in frame, there she is. Number 10 is Marvel Legends Angela. She's a really nice figure. We just posted a video on her recently. Check that out. It's just a weird thing to me that she used to be a part of Image and a McFarlane figure. She was part of that big action figure revolution that really moved things over from 3 3/4 inch to 6 inch being the standard, and the hyper detail. I mean, that early Angela figure looks terrible in retrospect now, but it was a really important thing for what it was at the time, and it's neat to see that it come full circle. And now she's part of Marvel, and she's Thor's sister, and it's all weird, whatever. But anyway, at number 9, we have Star Wars Black Series Princess Leia, but this is the 40th anniversary version. Check out our video on her as well. She was announced, she was released last year, late last year, but then she was, the 40th anniversary waves were shown at Toy Fair in New York this year. Very limited supply was available on HasbroToyShop.com. I was able to snag a Princess Leia because they pointed out that the face was new, and this likeness is so much better. It really stinks that, I had to pay for her twice, and it really stinks if they're not going to have enough supply out there so that people who either want to get the better version or didn't get either version aren't going to be able to get her, but we'll see. It's the 40th anniversary. They got to be stocking these things more than what they have so far, but who knows? We'll see. It's Hasbro. You never know what they're going to do. At number 8, Star Wars Black Series Baze Malbus. Easy. No, that's not going to work. Chirrut Imwe and Baze Malbus. Okay, there we go. I know it's two figures. I can't. They're sharing this spot. They're both at number 8. I can't separate the two. It's like Bert and Ernie, Statler and Waldorf, Rumble and Frenzy, Han and Chewie, whatever. Just I can't pick one over the other. I mean, if I had to pick one over the other, I guess I suppose would pick Chirrut. I like how they handled the cloth and the plastic goods. Check out our video on them also. I don't know, I just like Chirrut, I guess. I like the sort of martial arts over the heavy gunner sort of thing that Baze has going on there. But I loved them both in Rogue One. I loved the movie. So they're at number 8. Number 7, we have Marvel Legends Nova. This Guardians of the Galaxy wave. When they first announced it, I wasn't really sure how many of those pieces I was actually going to pick up. But I gotta say, so far I've been very impressed with it. And I don't even have the full wave yet. But it's even just between Angela and Nova, those are both really strong figures. And I don't really even care about either character in the comics. I'm not even reading the comics right now. So, I'm just buying them on the strength of how they are as action figures. And I really dig this Nova. I like the smaller, little kid body, which is funny putting him right next to Chirrut. He's basically the same size, but this is the kid body for Marvel Legends. But it's a really great figure. I love that this new approach to the head, at least here for Nova, where the mouth and the helmet and the star crest on his head, they're separate pieces. They seem like they're separate pieces sort of molded together, which I really like, and I hope that's an approach they're going to use going forward. At number 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 is this is another one that I think was technically released late last year, but it absolutely was not something that I was able to grab until early this year. Transformers Titans Return Trigger Happy. Really fantastic figure. Brainstorm. I wasn't even going to do Titans Return. I just wasn't doing it. The gimmick of the headmasters didn't do anything for me. But once I got Brainstorm, I was like, yeah, okay, there's some cool stuff here. And hey, you know what? You put out a cool alt mode, cool Galaga spaceship alt mode, and a really great robot mode. Awesome color scheme. You know what? Tiny cockpit. You hooked me. You got me. You went for my weaknesses, you exploited it, and I'm in. I'm not going to get all the Titans Return stuff. I got way more Combiner War stuff than I've gotten Titans Return. stuff. But there's a couple of really great pieces that I'm glad that I didn't miss. At number 5, we have Marvel Legends Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel. It's going to be some kind of record if I can actually get these guys to all stand up and stay standing up the entire time. We had her as an honorable mention in our Most Wanted Marvel Legends Volume 2 back in 2016. She was only rumored at the time, so I couldn't rank her as it was. So, you know, it was pretty likely she was coming out, but, you know, weren't totally sure. But I'm really glad they put her together. Again, love that she's on the smaller, kid-sized body. Great figure, great paint, whatever. If you don't like the articulation, you don't like Marvel Legends, I don't know what to tell you. But I think she's a really fantastic figure. I'm glad that she did get made. At number 4, we have DC Designer Series Bombshells Wonder Woman. Easy. She's got these heels. I wasn't sure if she was going to actually stand up or not. I literally just picked this figure up today. Well, so you're watching this probably at the earliest, you're watching it on Sunday. I picked it up yesterday, Saturday. So yesterday for you, today for me. She's a great figure, great articulation, great accessories. Look at this. She comes with a ball and chain, but there's also a cinder block on the end, on the other end, and then it actually splits apart so she can break it. And then she's got, you know, alternate hands and just a big old pipe wrench. She comes with a pipe wrench, so you can. Great figure. I love it. I love the detail. Articulation is fantastic. This is ab crunch. A little weird. I don't care. It looks great. It's, you know, and she's constantly smiling like, you know, crazy face. But I'm really impressed with it. The detail, the paint, everything looks really, really fantastic on it. I'm not sure if I'll probably grab, I think it's Batwoman is also in that wave. She looks good as far as a figure is concerned. Not sure about Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. I've never really cared about the two characters, and the figures aren't really doing that much for me. But at number 3, we got Marvel Legends Darkhawk. Easy. Dang. Come on. Oh, she moved a little bit when she fell over. Alright, there we go. Number 3 is Marvel Legends Darkhawk. Great looking figure. Not going to say too much about it. We got a review coming up this Tuesday of Darkhawk specifically. I'll have more to say about that in that. But same thing as far as Angela and Nova are concerned. Just some really Hasbro's doing some interesting things with these Marvel Legends now. The way this helmet is made, sort of a two-piece, kind of softer plastic on the harder plastic, piece together like that. You know, this is a fully new. He's got these hinged shoulders pads that don't limit his arms when you need to put him above his head. And, you know, it's just a fantastic color scheme. I don't really even know that much about the character in the comics, but I think it's a great figure, so, you know. Anyway, I'm going to put him at number 3. Number 2 is SH Figuarts Han Solo. A lot of talk about the face and, you know, whether it's really worth the cost to go with the Figuarts over the Black Series. I love it. I don't know. You know, is it worth the extra cost? I don't know. I think he's a great figure. It's a fantastic Han Solo. Yeah, the gold hair is a little weird, and maybe his face is a little painted a little bit. The digital face printing thing is still a weird technology. They're still working the kinks out of that, but I don't know. I'm blown away by the thing. If people think he looks like he got punched in the face a bunch of times, that's on you. I don't care. Just don't buy it. I think it's a really fantastic piece. At number 1, like I said at the top of the video, technically released in 2016, but I wasn't able to get her until early 2017. She falls in that weird overlap period, and I absolutely, Sabine Wren. It's Sabine Wren. At number 1 here. I absolutely 100% would have put her in my top 10 best of 2016 if I had been able to acquire her at the time. And so, like, what am I going to do? Not ever rank her? She's going to fall in that dead zone between 2016 and 2017, never actually officially getting a ranking. I couldn't let her slide by like that. I had to get her in. I love the character. I love the show. Rebels. I love this figure. And she's kind of like an official mascot for Toy Galaxy since she was the first video we ever posted. Not this figure, a figure from 2 years ago. Just her first action figure, the 3 3/4 inch piece, 5 POA from the Rebels line. Anyway, that's it. That's the part 1 of the best of 2017 so far. We'll check in 2 more times before we do the final one in December. Thanks for watching. Please hit like, hit subscribe, share this video, and let us know in the comments what your top 10 of 2017 so far is. I don't know. I think it's fun. I think it's fun to track the changes as the years go by and see how the list matches up at the end of the year versus how it is now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Later.